Everybody, what's up? How are you guys? Hopefully you all got my message. I just don't feel right doing this, but we are cameraless tonight. It is what it is. Typically I don't like to do this, but I feel like it is what it is. How are you? Good to have you. Welcome. We're just gonna jump right into it. So, I noticed. I noticed that Bob's. For those of you who don't know, Bob Steele is a friend of the channel, longtime friend of the channel, and he has a really cool society. So right now, I have to wait for an hour before I can play the next one. So until then. I thought I might just warm up with like a casual match. Because I have to do that for an event anyway, or for a quest anyway, so. I'll do a little head-to-head. So yeah, how are you? Good to see you, friends. Hope everybody's having a good week. Those are loud pops, I'm sorry. Normally I don't have the audio this loud, but for the music, I mean. Ooh, he's quick. He's quick off the stick. So I also, since we last saw each other, or you saw me, I did some things to my build that I'm not entirely sure if I like, but I think 95% sure that I like. I added power drive just to keep me competitive in ranked off the tee, and then do this real quick. I hate to show how the sausage is made. 4, 20. Okay. Yeah, so I dialed in my driver a little bit. I feel like I've been hitting my wedges a little bit far. Oh, that's all right. It's only casual. Ooh, I think he did that for me. At least I'd like to think he did that for me. To those of you guys just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. My name's Lux Domino. I am your Sherpa of streaming. Normally, I'd be able to bow to you as well, but you currently cannot see me. For a reason, I was putting together. For those of you who don't know, Mrs. D, my lovely wife, and I have a new house, a new to us house. So we're trying to go room by room and get everything tidy, you know? So my challenge was the game room, well, stream room. And so yeah, I've been working on that, and I just did not have time to get certain camera stuff set up and lighting, and I've been working in it all day, so that's why I am camera-less. I'm just trying to do a little warm-up session for our no bias society, led by our good friend Bob. Nice. That's just a nice shot. See, I can be super supportive if I want to be. And there it cuts hard. It's hard to judge that second cut, you know? I also just got done watching Corner Gas with Mrs. D over dinner, so if I slip into my Canadian accent, please forgive me. I did play, so I mentioned earlier, I did tweak some stuff, and after I did that last night, things kind of got good. So I think I went 1-1, unfortunately. I know this music is unfortunately putting me to sleep. Come on, give me something good. I enjoy Chillwave, typically, but for whatever reason, this playlist is really low-key, which is good for some games, I guess. But so I refit a bunch of clubs. I reapplied some attributes. Redid my skill tree. So I pretty much overhauled my technician build. I hadn't really touched it for a while, so I thought it was appropriate. Now that I'm done leveling up my other builds, I think. Are you really ever done, Lux? This poor guy is just not catching a break, man. All right, so 29 down is just over, well, it's just under 10. You can round up. So 193. Yeah, 194, 6 iron. And then choke shot. I'm actually not going to do the choke shot. I'm just going to pull it back with spin a little bit because of that headwind. I don't want to lose too much of it. Yeah, pin high. Well, almost pin high. Seems that I got the choice right. Bum, 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 bum. Showing how the sausage is made. Do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that is so unlucky. Well, it stayed up on the hills. That's pretty lucky. It could have just kept on rolling down. Oons. For future lucks, that was the past 5 minutes was at negative 10 dB. This is currently at negative 9. Poor guy. Still have to know what to do there. Oh, even I missed it. Bro, you've been struggling. I'll give it to you. Kindness begets kindness. Alright, still 1 up. Doesn't really matter, it's just casual. Yeah, so 3-wood isn't getting there. I feel like I can drive the green. And not have it go off, but left side, that's bunker. Unless it kicks hard right. Alright, it stayed up. Stayed up in the good stuff. For those of you just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. My name is Lux Domino. I'm your cameraless Sherpa of streaming. I was doing some work on the stream room today, and I just did not have time / feel like putting my lighting back up and dialing in my camera and all that stuff. So we are faceless tonight. Hopefully by Saturday everything is done, but that's a hard push. That's a good shot. If we haven't met yet, my name is Lux. I'm a family-friendly streamer. I play a lot of PGA Tour 2K25. I am excited for Battlefield 6 coming out. Gosh, it's next week, isn't it? Or 2 weeks from now. Heck yeah, buddy. We had a lot of fun with the beta. Hopefully have a lot of fun with the game too. It will be probably the most watched game, at least for the first 3 weeks. Maybe not. Maybe they, because the beta got up to 150 concurrent player, 150,000 concurrent players on Steam alone, and that didn't factor in. Consoles. I'm gonna try this side over here now that I can reach it with my power drive. Technically, it should be playable, even though it's the tee box for the next hole. But I've seen so many cats do that, like use the power drive, or at least what I'm assuming is the power drive when they use it, and then get into places that not everybody can get into. Oof. So this is very similar to my experience last night in my 2 ranked matches. The guy is just like a couple 30 feet back, or 30 yards back. I have a feeling the guy might quit, but alright. Tailwind. A little left to right. Not gonna do much. Elevation, though. I think that tailwind actually might help more than I think. And I overhit it. Come on, back off that hill. That'd be awesome. It didn't do it. He's got enough room for a splash, but... Oh, wow. Where is he going? Oh, bro. That sucks. I don't know if he was trying like a blast shot or... Alright, 3 more. 7, 8, 9. I don't know if I've played Wheelbarrow Club. It's so weird that it's not wheel... I was raised saying wheelbarrow. So when I learned that it was wheelbarrow, my life was completely changed. Crazy. Oh. Yeah, he's gonna jump ship right now. There's no way he stays on this. I mean, he did hit it 315 for what sounded like a shank. It wasn't a bad shank. Let me know in the chat if I'm not alone. Did anybody else think it was wheelbarrow and not wheelbarrow? I grew up in the Midwest too, so maybe that has something to do with it. But I feel like even when I moved out to the West Coast, it was still, people pronounced it wheelbarrow. I have to club up here. I think I can play into that wind. I did notice the last stream that we did, Bob's No Bias courses. I'm so used to playing much more of a draw. And as soon as I can focus on hitting a pure shot straight up and down, I hit less and less. For whatever reason, the draw just kind of doesn't appear. So I missed, like, I think it was on Moon River that I realized that the other night. So I was trying to post a score for Bob's Society, and I'm like, I'm usually not missing left. I usually miss right or long. So I realized I was accounting for a biased swing. For whatever reason, my biased swing draws more. Sorry for the yawn. Good thing you didn't see it though. Dribble that into the right edge. That was quick. I feel like if I can have that confidence in my ranked matches, then this setup will be really nice for me. I gave myself a little bit my respecking for my confidence for my wedges. I think I gave myself more swing path. I think at least one more swing path token, and then I think a power. Because there were times in my test runs with this new build that my wedges, for whatever reason, had like further gaps than I thought there was going to be. So I mean, even that wasn't perfect and it was still 380, so I'll take it. I think most everybody else who I've seen drive that long is doing what I'm doing, so I'm really just kind of playing for verification. For verification purposes. Are you guys ready are you guys watching the Ryder Cup tomorrow? It's usually not an event that I watch, but primarily because I don't typically have a way to watch it. I have been catching some of the miscellaneous content on social media and stuff. I saw the wives picture of the US team with Scotty Chef and Xander together. I'm glad they can I'm glad they could poke fun at each other. Or not necessarily each other. Or no, it was Bryson. It wasn't Scotty. Scotty was with his wife. It was Bryson. Bryson and Xander. That's right. Thank you for clarifying that in the chat. For some reason, I mean, I just played this dude, and he, for whatever reason, he found his putting ability. Good for him. The rubber match hopefully goes my way as well, but it's always like you want to have your opponent do well. At least for me, I always want that. So it's not a complete shutout. If you do hear random noises, I do have my my blinds open just for fresh air. That should just be right down the chute. I think it's what really led me to utilize power drive in this new build was on holes like this where if I did a normal drive, I'd barely be getting 300. Like this guy will get what, 285? Yeah, 295. So I would end up losing at least 20 yards on a hole like this where you had elevation or a headwind. That, I would say that happened frequently in ranked matches at least. Had to do some quick math there. But legit, did he just hit a 3-wood as his second shot? And I hit a 9-iron? That doesn't seem right. I will say, I will commend him for, Blake, that's a good point. If I wasn't warming up and trying to just run through some quest lines, I do play on pro. But thank you for that encouragement, Blake. How are you tonight, man? I was trying to get the quest line for whatever it was, the daily quest, and I just trying to kill some time before my society event, and yeah, I just totally got back in the queue with this guy, and I'm like, oh wait, I don't want to play this guy again. So it's weird, like you play one event just for a quest line, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh man, I hit the wrong button. Bob Steele, the legendary Bob Steele, the infamous Central Park, coming up in my society in just over half an hour. Bob, that is why I am killing time. The course that Ryan Gamer took 66 weeks to beat an impossible challenge in his Gamer Ability channel. That is pretty crazy. Because they had that on, that was a bring over course from 23, was it not? Blake says 2200 in duos. Let's hook up. Let's do it, man. I have a society event, Blake, here in half hour. But let's hit it up in duos, man. I've actually been looking for a duos partner. Now that I'm actually on. Bob says it's not as bad as with the settings on, but still tough to beat par. I think I remember it from 23. If I'm thinking what it is in my mind, if I'm remembering what I think it is. Bob, I wonder if I'll have enough to do it in the actual match instead of the alt. For those of you just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. My name is Lux Domino, and I am faceless tonight. I was working on my stream room today all day, and I just did not feel like setting up my camera and setting up my lights again and dialing all that stuff in. So normally you'll see my furry little face in the corner. But tonight we are going faceless. How are you? We haven't met yet. My name's Lux. I'm a family-friendly streamer. I play a lot of PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to get into some Battlefield 6 coming up in the next couple weeks. But how are you? Let me know. Let me know how your week is going. Any big plans for the weekend? Good, bad, or indifferent, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to pray for you, encourage you if you need that. I'm surprised more people haven't, in the, what has it been, 8 months, almost a full year that we've had this game? Longer than that. Because it was last summer, right? I'm surprised more people haven't hit me up and saying, hey, let's do duos or... And one more curve. That's probably the best lag putt I could probably do on that one. Those multi-benders are they're trying so hard. So hard. I gave up a long time ago trying to make those two. This one will probably go in the bunker. End of February. Wow. My timetable's really off. My timetable is completely shot, Bob. Oh. Yeah, I mean, end of the winter in Michigan versus middle of the summer is completely different. From bunker to bunker. I will say with my new build, this is the one area that I have not thought about. This kind of mid, okay, it's 15 up, but still, I don't know, especially in ranked where I have to hit my bias. I'm not entirely sure if I have that covered. It's easier on Pro-Am. Blake, it'd be even sicker if I could use that term. It'd be even sicker if to stream duos for both streamers. Because Twitch has the unfortunately you're watching on YouTube, but Twitch has the dual stream. That was what, when I realized that was a thing, that was what drove me to it, to want to do find a duos partner. Was that so I can potentially find another streamer and we can dual stream. But I have to remember to hit quit matchmaking. Can someone in chat please remind me of that? Either on twitch.tv/luxdomino or on youtube.com/@luxdomino. Yeah, even for both teams. I wonder if someone has already done that. I know that they did oh, who was it that did the Ryder Cup a couple weeks ago? And they did dual streams on Twitch. Or they, no, it was I think it was it a TGC members round robin or something like that? There's like 16 guys and they did a couple matches. Well, I know Apex Hound had was it, who did he have in his little foursome for the Ryder Cup? I saw that video. He didn't ask me. That's all right. To win the hole and the match. It is weird how sometimes it doesn't show that. All right. Lux, do not hit. Apex Hound did the Ryder Cup, and I think early 1981 did a different Ryder Cup. I think that's who I saw doing it, because it was a bunch of names I didn't know, but I saw that Apex Hound did his. I play Apex once or twice a month when our schedules line up. Good dude. He seems very what's the word? Amiable, friendly, but YouTube can be quite deceiving. Early 1981 is a fellow Scotsman. Okay, I don't think I wasted enough time to be able to get to my society, because I think that was GMT, midnight GMT, which is, yeah, so I've got 23 minutes. I think I can squeeze in a ranked match before then. Or Blake, let me show you my my Activision, or not my Activision. That's Call of Duty. Let me show you my social, and then you can hit me up. I'll also put it in the comments. That way you can be my friend, and then we can hit duos up. So my 2K is, I need to have this on a quick button. Not many people actually ask me to play, so, but I gladly do it. All right, that's my my 2K address. Snagged a photo. Awesome. I'm glad I wasn't on the screen. You'd have a picture of my ugly mug. For those of you just joining us, welcome to the Domino. Speaking of, for those of you just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. My name is Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa of streaming. Today I have no face. I was working on my stream room all day. Did not feel like I could, in the amount of time that I had, set up my camera, do a color correction, set up my lighting. Oh, this seems like a blag, a bit of a blag, but it's got an Evo tool as a reward, so I feel like I have to do this at some point. I'll pin it. All right, I think, well, I mean, what if I just did that for, home? What if I did that for the next 23 minutes? Promos, I think? Tuki. This where it is? Ryder Cup. Give me a Ryder Cup. No, that doesn't seem... Although that's where the other promos were. Is it in Map of Magic? No, because I started that already. I haven't done much of these. I feel like not grinding, like, these are not fun for me, so but I know that, like, I still have Evo tools to conquer, so. Finish this score round. Okay. Yeah, that should be easy. I'm always complaining about no Evo tools. So I really need to start doing the challenges then. No more than 2 greens in regulation. Interesting. Make about from 15. So be good, but not great. In 4 holes. Well, that's 1 GRI. GIR. Oops. I totally hit the wrong... I totally hit the wrong button. Sorry, Twitch, for clearing your chat. I haven't had to use the ban hammer in a while on Twitch. So I trashed the chat, I cleared the chat on Twitch, and then I thought, oh no, it's not that button, it's the other button. that button just clipped it. I think I'm gonna play under on this one. Because I feel like there's plenty of room to work it up here. Oh, little toilet bowl there. Because I knew that this one was coming up, and it's really hard. I mean, I guess I could have gone over on this one. Oh well. Yeah, I redid my correction. I needed a little bit more correction. I was jacking the controller way off to the right to correct. So I knew that I had, and I knew I was doing a retool. So I figured I might as well just do a super, ooh, wow. Super hot correction. I'll have to probably do this one again, won't I? Because they're all par 3s. And I have to get 1 under. Yikes. Once I get a hole in one, let's go. 13 up, but it's a 2 iron. Okay. Didn't hit that one. This is why I don't like these challenges. I have to really think outside the box. Oh man. We've all been there, right? Trying a challenge and then completely failing all of it. The cool thing is with these challenges, like, it's the same as doing the My Career challenges in My Career. You have time to, oh wow, what happened there? You have time to do, on multiple passes, you know? Obviously, getting them all in one go helps speed things along, but... Okay, 1 under. I have to get 1 under. Three up. And it's taken me a little bit to get this correction, the new correction dialed into. Okay. Bob says I was just writing off the message of the day in society. Pretty much the same stuff I just told you about. Sweet. Yeah, looking forward to it. And it dribbles down. This time I'm gonna put a little bit more sauce on there, but don't leave it short. I don't know if I've talked about this on stream before, but right before I jumped off, before my hiatus for moving, I realized that a lot of the daily rewards were like not worth grinding for. So I was getting all anxious, and you know how I am with anxiety already. I was getting all anxious not hitting my daily quests, but then I looked at practically all of them, and I'm like, they're all just level up tokens. Well, not all of them. They're all VC. Mostly. And it's like, well, okay, 50 coins of VC to try and like waste time on doing a daily quest. Like, forget about it. Bob says, my society star Keegan was back again playing tonight as well. Ooh, good competition. I like that. I like competition. But I don't get bent out of shape if I lose. I get really... I mean, you guys have seen me lose plenty. I wonder what emotion best describes my losing. The weekly and seasonal are the most rewarding. I mean, and I think that they know that, you know, when they put the dailies in, it's like, well, this shouldn't be a super rewarding one because it's... But I guess I fully did not realize it. Oh boy. Yeah, I cannot do a flop on that one. I didn't realize it until I just took a look at them all and... Wow. I'm gonna be restarting this one. Move that to 100. barely. Wow. Cannot get my rhythm on that. Found my rhythm. 2 holes in a row. Well, I can hit 5 of them. There's a quest for completing this challenge series. 500 VC and Evo tool. Is that the very end one? Because I saw an Evo tool and I wondered how tough it was to get there. And for those of you who are new to my channel, I am what they call a micro swinger. I do not claim to have invented it, but I certainly have marketed myself as a micro swinger. I do not pull the stick all the way back, so I'm able to be more consistent like that every single time. I only pull it back until I see the animation start, and then I push it forward from there. So on challenges like that, where I can just repeat it time and time again, that's how I get so good, because I'm not moving the stick hardly at all. No, there's a separate quest as well as that end one. Sick. Is it... Oh, they don't show you the... They show you these, but they don't show you the... You don't need to do anything extra except go to the quest and claim the reward. Oh. Well, let me do that. Oh, so it's this one, yeah? Yeah, so I have to get 16 objectives, which there's 3 each. So they make you play 5 + 1. I guess some of them might have, no, I think they all have 3, right? None of them have 4. I will say to 2K, that is a really good feature. Being able to go right back to the last played challenge rather than having to navigate it again. That's it, yes. I then he can't make it all the way to the end on this one, yeah? I cannot do these and stay sane. Alright, this one, to make it easier, I usually play the challenges on purpose. Oh, that's... Bob, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. Finish the round, score one under or better. Record a Sandy. Finish. That'd be so good. That'd be such a good channel reward on Twitch. Have John Travolta pop up. Sandy. Finish the round with no more than 6 butts. Anyway. Nobody cares, Lux. Yeah, Bob, that's actually a really good idea of doing. Why waste your time if you can get the same results on Perfect Swing? I wonder if everybody knows that. That's something that everybody needs to know. Sand. Oh, it stood up there on the that little peninsula. The peninsula. left side. Oh, no. It dropped real quick on that one. For those of you just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. My name's Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa of streaming. And tonight, for one night only, am a faceless streamer. I was working on my... normally I have my ugly mug in the lower left-hand corner. But I was working on my stream room all day, and I just did not feel like putting my lights back up and camera and dialing all that in, so I figured, you know what? I can just do this from without a face tonight. That's the opposite direction of the sand. Bob's is the only one I just had was just as hard on Perfect Swing as the Barstool ones. And you had 100 shots to get an ace. Ooh. That could be tough. Because that's random, you know? It's very difficult to... I mean, I think back to us when we streamed our first Chasing Aces stream. It took us... we got up to 560 with no aces, with a lot of close ones. A lot of super close ones. I am waiting for 2K to I guess I don't know why I exited that. I'm waiting for 2K to drop the ability to play one hole over and over and over again. I really wish they do. I really wish that they do that soon. So I've got so much content based on that to make. All right, aiming for the bunkers. That is not a bunker. Do 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 do. Oh man, there should be bonus points for doing it right at the drop of the dime. Right at the beginning of the event. This was where I hit the peninsula. All right, right in the middle of the bunker now. Feel like a pick, probably still the best shot. Coming out of the sand. I know I saw that some people said they made splashes better, but I still think pick is the best. It's not as great as it once was, I'll say that though. They have done a good job keeping the shots that people were using. I mean, they don't nerf them completely. But yeah, super flop is the same. It's not as good as it once was, but it's still pretty good. I think for some people, they only use that. Like I only use that in ranked play. I do not use it anywhere else. Unless I really have to. Like right here. I don't think it's long enough. I think I have to do flop. Ooh, okay, a little roll out. Yeah, it is more realistic. I think they saw way too many people abusing it. Ooh. I was one of those. Oh, come on. All right. A little bit to the right. Nope. That's what I think. That's what I don't like. That's what I don't like about these. Because now I feel like I wasted an opportunity, you know? Even though I didn't. So I'm gonna pull back. Make it spin a little bit. Not quite as necessary to use it since they improved the chip. Bob, maybe you were the one that was telling me about the splash shot then. I thought I saw it on Reddit too, that the splash was slowly becoming someone's favorite and everyone was like, oh yeah, it's great. And I'm like, really? I know I can make it with the flop. Okay, thank you. What timing? All right, 4 more. So that means 2 more challenges. And 2 minutes left until the grand entry, the grand entrance of the Central Park. None of these are. Oh, really? They have them time locked. Oh, that's such a waste. Heard they have fixed the Texas wedge as well. Still very reluctant to use it because the bull rolled 100 yards. I do not know anybody that was using Texas wedge. So the fact that they feel like they needed to nerf that is beyond me, but all right, holing out from the grass. We're just buying time. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Hole out from off the green. I was about to say, they want me to hole out? Like, what the heck? But it's even like from here, you can hole out. No, it's a hole in... Oh, this is the one, Bob. This is the one. This is the hole-in-one challenge. Oh. Daddy get it now. Texas wedge was great at first when the game came out, but they nerfed it about a month in. See, I don't even... Other than like using it for challenges that needed it, I do not even remember using it really. It'd be really cool if you could make your own challenge for societies. I think that'd be really cool. Because then I could totally do all of my content. I could do all my content in a society instead. To the right, okay. Bob, have you done this? Has anyone done this one in challenges, and how long did it take you? Oh, that was almost. Out of 100 shots. I mean, when we did the stream, the Chasing Aces stream, it was tough because I had a par 3 course, but then had to like putt my way through the rest of the course, you know? Chip and putt my way through the course. I feel like it's my power that's getting me there. Yeah, because 9 is like super under. I've done it, got all the aces in less than 100. Worst one was I got to 99. Yeah, you think like, okay, still hole in one, cool, but then it's the 99th one, and you're like, all right, this is ridiculous. Right, that was on perfect swing. I feel like I'm consistent enough with my biased swing that, and I think choked is the play, choked 8-iron. Okay. We're just gonna inch this. We're gonna inch it closer each time. In. Oh, too much. Okay, I think that was the same as last time. So just one click. Nope. And we're back to where we were. Okay, hit the flag stick. Best thing about perfect swing is that you can set the exact distance where you want it to land. That's true. It's like sous vide, you know, if you're a cooking fan. That's the second time. It's like sous vide. It's like the sous vide of golf. You can just let it sit there and. I feel like I'll have to do it. Yeah, like it's right now I'm online because I have my controller turned and I'm just legit just dropping the same swing. Okay, that might be it. The bad thing is too, it won't. It'll save your club, but it won't save your true shot. That might have been a mistake. Or the best thing ever. I think that was the first time that it actually stopped under the hole. Yeah, second time. A little bit more release. Oh! Okay. I feel like I've dialed in. I needed spin to kind of get it rolling there. Some of the challenges I did on Pro, but the ones I could use complete, they could just complete, I did on perfect swing. Then I realized it was quicker to just do them all. Yeah, I could see how this would tire people out if they didn't have, like, right now it's practically I'm a robot. Like, I'm not moving. That's the beauty of the micro swing. You know, I'm not moving much. My arms are stationary. Ugh, yeah, we're back to that shot. Nope. Watch it go in. What you think are the worst ones, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh yeah, no, that actually worked. I think we're coming up on 50, right? Yeah, 54. Oh, are you kidding me? That was really close. Quad. Another quad. No chance I did 3 quads in a row. Oh, it's about time. What was that, 60? Yeah, I think it was 60. My best was 60. Okay. Let's jump over to Central Park. Yeah, hooray indeed, sir. Yeah, I really wasn't excited that I got a hole-in-one when I just shot like 60 at it, you know? But still a nice achievement, right? I've made, yes. I think I've made, in this game, 5 or 6. They should have that in the stats line, shouldn't they? Alright, I gotta get my A game here. For those of you just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. My name's Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa of streaming tonight. We are faceless, but not hopeless. We are currently jumping into our society match for today. Central Park AG, our good friend Bob, faithful viewer of the channel. We are in his No Bias Club. I have really never been a part of a society, so I'm glad that Bob reached out and invited me, and so I'm really excited to have somewhere to always go and try and play my best. So, and when I'm on stream days, I want to be able to do it on stream as well. Bob says about the same me thing. I think I had a load of hole outs. Yeah, there's a lot of hole outs I think in my stats, but not. I think maybe 5 or 6 aces. Okay, Alan Greenspan. Have a look at the social. Oh no, can I back out and do the social section? Okay. Power drive. Somewhat right down the middle. What a first start, yeah. We are definitely gonna take back of the line. What a first start. Yeah, that master. It certainly shows your weaknesses, that's for sure. Okay, right in the tree, that's fine. Let's see peg for you. Ryan Gamer reckoned it has a mind of its own. I would not put it past it. I feel like this is gonna come off the hill, but with heavy rough. Let's see what happens. I mean, I did push all of those, so even though it's 2%, it's still, I think maybe right there. Yeah, only 2 degrees push. Oh, what a putt that was. Let's go. Nothing like back cornering the putt for par. Oh no, that was bogey. Pardon me. I had the penalty, the water penalty. All right. That one was a little bit better. I know, right? What a putt. Let's go. Up 7, that's 2, but I'm gonna leave it here. Actually, I might club down. Plenty of green to work with, although there is that left to right wind. A little bit of a right to left breaker here. Slow one down. Firm and fast. Firm. Not to be confused with fern. Fern cotton. I'm gonna go a little bit more. A gentle touch. Ugh. I should have gone even a little bit more. Well, for my first main roster debut, I haven't had the first 2 holes have been dreadful. All right, 35. 12 would be 36, and we could round up. So 66. You also have a headwind. You have a little bit of rollout. You do not want to leave it short. I'm okay with that as long as it stays there. I'm gonna have to undercut this. Oh no, I'm pretty far away from the. I was gonna say that I'm really close to the false front, but I think like right there. Dreadful at CPAC is equivalent to good on on any other course. Well, I'm excited to see what everybody else does too. That's the second time, man. I really like that speed. I did not add Greenskeeper back to my skills list because for whatever reason I was undercooking or overcooking the putts. So I have just regular. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. I just have the regular greens. Ooh. I mean, there's no way I'd go for it. Driver off the deck. Too much risk. Although I've got a downslope, balls below my feet. The worst thing that it'll be is end up in the bunker right here. Right? It's almost like I called it. No risk, no reward, man. Yeah, definitely a splash from here. But it's gonna be running. No. Not as much as I thought it would run. You have, Bob says I have Greenskeeper activated but just base level. It makes the same, the grid same as 2K 23. Interesting. Yeah, when I was playing, ooh, nice little quad.
Perfect swing.
When I was playing as Roy McAvoy, I really liked not having that on. Tonight, my putts are saving me, and normally they don't. All right, 11 up. That back slope is dangerous here. I think there should be enough. I know, man. It's crazy. I don't normally do that, you know. There should be enough run out of this 7. Well, not unless you hit it into the sand, Lux. This is where good old faithful Mr. Pitt comes in. Oh, almost a hole out for birdie. How crazy would that be? Bob, I do think I have an unfair advantage because of my micro swing, but I'll take it. I'll take anything I can get at this point. See, 20 up at 7. That'd be 211, but 5 iron is gonna roll. I was a little off on my swing path, a little bit off to the right. Okay. I use micro wing. I use micro swing as well. So if you have a fair advantage, so do I. Well, I think if someone doesn't know about it, I think they might think of it as an unfair advantage, but for some people it screws them up. Like some people can't just keep their thumb or their, like I do, pinch grip with it, but yeah, so you have to play. I wonder if I power drive it, it lands there and then lands further over. Further up. Maybe that just hit fountain. Oh no. Yeah, I wanted to be on the other side. That said, Keegan usually beats me out of sight in this society, and I have no idea what style he uses for his swing. It is crazy that some people just play normal and shoot lights out, but let's just find the fairway. Can we just find some sort of the fairway? I feel like this is my Waterloo. Okay. This is where I crumble. I will be playing, well, I mean, so that tree is in the way. But, play it under? Okay, that wasn't too bad. I'm also seeing the course for the very first time, so I don't really have an advantage there. Okay. A good rule of thumb on this course, watch out for the trees. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, for just tripling the hole. All of that goodwill that I worked quad bogeying +2 on the day, yeah, so far, because I was 2 under. Yep, +2. It's like that John Daly hole where he got 18 over par on the one. He carded like a 17 or an 18 and he's like, yeah, I'm done. Yeah, so I'll play smart. I'll play smart and conservative. Okay, we can make this back. 4 iron's got plenty of roll. This 2 iron would be too much, I think. That might not be enough. No, usually my 4 iron rolls, yeah. So with firm and fast, yeah, that rolled a little too much. And that was one of the easier holes. Bob, what are you saying, man? What are you saying? Okay, I'm fine with that. There's no way with firm and fast greens, or very firm and very fast greens, there's no way I'm trying to chip it in at this point. There are some monsters. Uh-oh. How could I not grip it and rip it on this hole? You know what I mean? Like... Okay, 340. 117 over the drive. A little uphill, but I do not want to hit that false front. And a little left. And I hit the false front. This can be one of them if you overhit your second shot. Oh boy. Alright. Let's see if we can at least get out of here with a par. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to try and chip, you know, try and chip one in. Yeah, that's better than rolling off the water. That's what I figured. I'm going to do choked. I don't want that tree to be in my way, though. Well, kind of is. So 17, just under 6. So that's 265, but it's a 3-wood. I feel like 2 iron's going to carry it. Maybe not. %60 air. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Here's where I can make it up, you know. Oh, a little bit of rollout. Oh. Bob, it is interesting your definition of easy holes. I will say, if you're, I mean, every single break has had pretty egregious, every single putt has had a pretty egregious break. So if you're not a putter, 12 and 17, okay. See, 24, that's 8. I do not want to end up short though, because that choked will go, well, choked is weird because I wonder if knockdown, yeah, knockdown 2 would get me there by the skinniest of slivers. Get there, baby. Okay, I'm okay with that. No, I'm gonna follow my rules. Don't try and be a hero and do a chip in. Because even the super flop ran. Nope, not enough cut. Oh, I so want to do this one again. I know I can do better. That quad bogey really. All right, here's 12. So 35 down. That will get me to the. I feel like I just go 3-wood. Play up short and then have a longer shot in. Yeah, over that hill, forget about it. I feel like I play the funnel left here. So that's 37. Just over 12. Excuse me. Yeah, I think I play 6 here. And then play the funnel down. That's what drew Ryan Gamer into his 66 attempts, always thinking he could do better. Well, I need to learn from my fellow streamers or my fellow content creators and not fall into that. Then on the 60s, I need to watch this. 2 inches, yeah, that's fine. My putter was working earlier. Let's see if it Nope. I was about to say, let's see if it creeps down there and doesn't move offline, or... No, it moved offline. I'd be really intrigued because I feel like everyone else has played this before. I'll be very intrigued to see what everybody else does. That might be bunker. Yeah, rat farts. That's alright. I do have power pick for this very reason. Oh, you jerk. On the impossible setting, if you miss that putt on 12, it always rolls about 60 feet from... That is crazy. Stay there. Stay there. No! I thought I got it up there on that ridge. So close. That is up on the ridge. That's better. Okay, another bogey. Not as bad as my 9, but overall, I'm happy. I normally don't play difficult-ish courses like this, especially with very firm and very fast greens, so I'm happy with my performance. All right. 13 down. 7 iron. Everything moves right. Oh, go in the hole, baby. No. Didn't have enough to get up that little, that false front. I thought it did, but... Okay, there we go. I needed to try it at least once. This is firm and fast. Very firm and fast is much more difficult in this course. Okay, that's good to know. I would have known that if I took a look at the at the bio. Play a little pooch driver. 142. Okay, nice little tabletop here. With a wedge, 5 under. I feel like if I hit it 5 under, though, it's not going to stay up there. Sit, sit, sit. Nope. Oh, it barely does. Ultras make it unplayable. Yeah, at that point, you're testing your... It's a lesson in futility, right? I mean, stay there. Ugh. This is very similar to, oh yeah, oh no, no. Let's, yeah, there's no way that's staying. Here's a hole right here. Just by like 2 inches. Oh, and I can't get a really good lateral drop. That's right. Layup is best on this hole. Yeah, but Bob, I want to go for it. This is kind of where that lob kind of comes into... Oh no, it's too far away from that. Yeah, that water ball will come back to haunt me. Right side. Yep. If you hit it far enough. Yeah, there's no way you're stopping. There's no way you're stopping that on the green for sure. Thank you. Let's see, is there anything over here? Yes. I wonder if they made that OB. Power drive up the hill. I think the play is the hill, because the fairway right here is too far away. Okay. Yeah, this was the other tough hole, right? 17? 12 and 17? Okay, 33, that's 11. Let's see what we got here. We've got a little bit of a hill, but it rolls off to the right. All right, I'll take that. We need this birdie. Can we even just get back to even par? Nope. And watch it roll down the hill. That would be punishing. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm glad that one stayed up, because even with fast screens, if I miss that and it blows right by. Every par is a big win. It feels like that. It definitely feels like that. I'm okay with that. Going uphill. There's no, well, yeah, because that'll be 3 wooding it. And the next is driver off the deck. This one can be birdies, but eagles are very rare. I feel like my 3 wood could get there. I'm trying it. Why not, right? Water. Layup. Layup! I had to try it. Alright, back of the line. That looks pretty even. Bam, bam, bam. Oh no. Oh no. Not like this. Not like this. Bob, I should have listened to you. Pride goeth with the that's why not. Pride goeth before destruction. I should know that. Just play it safe on the other side of this hill. Let it roll a little bit down there. Okay, what is that, +5? Ooh, Keegan with a 67. Nicely done, sir. All right. Bob, I feel like I let you down. For those of you just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. My name's Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa of streaming. I'm also faceless tonight. I was taking care of things in the stream room, and I'm like, you know what? I don't really feel like putting the camera up and all the lighting up, and well, here we are. We just got done with our society match for the night. Keegan is a beast. He birdied this hole on his Ryan Gamer birdied this hole on a 66th attempt with a chip in though. Nice. Yeah. Okay, so 5 under. I wonder if I'm gonna do that course again, because I am curious if I play conservative. I'm gonna download that course again and then just play offline and see. I mean, is anything really offline? I'm gonna see. I wonder if it is. I don't have to do Yeah, new local should be fine. Can't believe he scored 5 under. Well, I'm going to try and beat him right now. All right, change of course, and we are going to move our mouse up. Whoops. Central Park. Okay. And then, Bob, you might have to help me with the settings. What were T's and what were pins? Firm and fast. Those look good. Because I want to simulate what I just experienced as much as I can. Just to know how much better Keegan is than me. Longest T, pin 1. Okay. That did feel pretty long, I will say that. Low wind, otherwise default. Okay, let me switch that to low wind. Because high wind would be pretty brutal. Okay, let's do it again. I know I can beat Keegan. Let's go. This is why people don't invite me to their societies. Alright, play smart, Lux. Play smart. Oh, I also I need to turn on no bias. And master, right? So we'll do master and then bias offset. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can get... I know these 2 holes I did well on last time, so I know that it's possible. Of course, I did put one in the drink off of rip, so... All right, 13 down. I think I did 6 iron? Or did I roll 7 iron up there? Oh, I hit the tree. I did not hit the tree last time, I don't think. And I can hear Watson barking at somebody. Watty. Let that lob just trickle on down. Hopefully stay within 15. Okay, 13. I beat Keegan in yesterday's round, 1200 to his 1100, but there's no way I'm scoring better than his. No way. It will be a feat, that's for sure. Yeah, I had some pretty lucky putts on my society round for sure. Okay, so bogey there, still the same. I do think power drive is helping me on this one though. 5 feet up, a little bit of a headwind. Okay, let's dunk this one. Okay, back to even. I think I really just need to stay even and take advantage on the par 5s. Yeah, power drive is great on this if you hit your points regularly. Well, I think that was one of my mistakes, was I wasn't used to master timing. So when I didn't hit my points, I'm like, what's going on? I usually hit it. Oh yeah, master timing and master difficulty. So we're gonna do 8 iron. We're gonna do a 7 iron choked with a little bit of a top spin here, just to keep it up on that ridge. Oh, too much. Okay. I normally don't chip. Oh. That's so dangerous for me. Okay, nice bar. This was the one where everything collapsed, right? I don't remember. I feel like it was. That's why I like no swing bias so much. I hit 99 my points 99% of the time, whereas with swing bias I'm lucky. That's true. It's because you're so ingrained, right, from 23 and. Oh, that's right. Last time I barely got up here. Oh, hey. Oh, watch out for the fan. That's exciting, isn't it, Mrs. D?
I had to put it together.
Oh, is that what he was barking at?
Yeah.
Oh.
Believe.
Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you. My plant just came from my stream room. Very excited about that.
Yeah, definitely.
Bob, why did I just do that? Why did I not just take my medicine? Oh, still trying to learn it to type. I remember, I'm old enough to remember there was a game called Typing of the Dead, I think, and it was a typing simulator based on House of the Dead, the zombie arcade video game. And don't ask me, man, I'm just watching. So you had to, instead of aiming a light gun like you did in the arcade, you had to type words above the zombies and it killed them. Pretty crazy. All right, 17 up, just over 5. But that's at pin, and I have firm greens. Ugh. I don't think I think maybe I tried it. That saved my bacon right there. I think I tried it once, and I just didn't like how fast I had to type, so. But it was when I was a kid, so I don't really remember. All right, 11 up. Trying to remember what I did or didn't do on this hole last time. I need to take notes, man. Yeah, that was a lucky putt, if anything. For those of you just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. You are indeed not seeing things. I am going faceless tonight. My name is Lux Domino, even though you can just hear my voice. Yeah, welcome. How are you? Normally, I do have my ugly mug in the left-hand corner of the screen. You went in the bunker. Okay, so I went in the bunker last time. All right, so 11 up, 7 iron. I feel like if I do a choked 6, there's not much wind. Stop. Okay, I'm happy with that. So if you are just joining us, I got my society match for the night in, and I knew I could do better. So I am just retrying on one of the most difficult courses I've ever played. Trying to see if I can just post a regular score and not have a quadruple bogey or quintuple bogey on my card. But how are you? It's Thursday, at least where I am. You have any big plans for the weekend? Let me know how I can encourage you. Thanks for joining me tonight. Oh, stay right there. Stay right there. Perfect. Okay, 20 up. 6 iron. So 20 up is 7. Yeah, I feel like I have to take a little bit off, though, of this 6. A little bit of a tailwind. Left side. Which I think I also did last time. Yep, I think that's exactly what I did. Our friend Bob Steele in Scotland is, it's 1:50 in the morning right now. Wow. Well, so happy Friday. Alright, I know that this is going to roll. And then break. That was good pace. I normally don't pace my chips well, so I can be a little bit more aggressive on those. All right. I wonder if they would count this as OB. Let's find out. I'm going right instead of left. Oh boy. No, I'm playing the previous position because I really want to see if that's allowed. I just need to aim better. What? How is that? The hole was over. Yeah, the pin's over here. That's weird that it defaulted me to there. That's actually fairway. Yeah, it's weird that it defaults you to. I mean, it might not be the actual fairway. Okay. If I did not have that water ball, I think I'd be in better shape, obviously. So 9 under, but with the rough penalty. Yeah, that's true. It's not OB, which is good to know. Although that's so much for having an advantage over here. I think I'm just yeah, I'm just at where I was pretty much the first time around, so. Make this for quad. Okay, well, I'm not a fan of that hole. That's probably the worst hole for me. I feel like I didn't do too bad on 12 or 17, so. Yeah, that didn't seem like there was enough to get up there. 8. A little bit of rough penalty. There it goes. Get in the hole, baby. Get in the hole, baby. Oh, no way. That was almost the best eagle I've ever had. That is crazy. Keep trying and you'll even be par in another 64. So was that his whole thing? Was he was just trying to beat par? That is crazy to me. I did not get the favorable cart path bounce the first time. Yeah. I did not play the lob. I did not play the lob the right way. Just trying to see my options here. Basically, I have to hit the perfect lob. I'm in the first cut, though. Yes, and on possible settings, though. Oh, that's right, that's right. The impossible challenge. Pin 4, very high winds from north. Oh, that just doesn't seem fun to me. No, shanked it to the left. It stays there. No. No. Okay, a little asphalt shot. It never hurt anybody. Yeah, there was no way that was getting there at one. I think I birdied this last time. Oh, I needed that par too. Yeah, as soon as it went far, I'm like, oh no. Bob's premonition is coming true. All right, so far I'm 5 over, which is what I was at the end of the first time through. I really had hoped that had stayed in the first cut. Yeah, because there's so much speed. Bob, is it because there's so much speed on the green? Because it slowed up on the green there at the edge of the ridge, but then it just started rolling. Oh boy. In the thick stuff. I don't know what happened to my rhythm there. Slowly disintegrating into madness. Yeah, the slope increases. That is insane. Well, I know that I never want to play this again. Right now, I feel like I'm just phoning it in, you know? 6 over. 5 under is pretty crazy. I mean, I guess I could obsess about some more of the shots, you know? Huge cut right there. Yeah, I didn't play enough of that. Ryan Gamer doesn't even like people, man. People get ban-hammered for mentioning Central Park. That's great. All right. Well, I gotta finish strong here. Well, quad. First quad in a while. Surprising.
Perfect swing.
Stay there. Yeah, there's no way that... I mean, my 9-iron goes far up into the... But you're playing with danger, trying to nail that area right there without having to go over here. 26. I think last time it went too far and it caught the, yeah, it caught the hill up here. I think that's pretty much the exact same from what I had earlier. Nice. I learned my mistake from over putting in the first one. Exactly, it's the easiest par 4 to get to, easiest of the 4 pins to get. Truly impossible to get to. Where did they put it for pin 4 then? Right, it must have been right up against the mountain. Oh, I did it again. That's exactly what I did before. Gotta stay up. Nope, don't go. Nope. Do not. Do. Bunka to bunka. It almost happened again. I almost did not make it up that first ridge, and I just put my life away there. I'm near the top of the other side of the green. Ooh, missed the putt and rolled right back down. That's just cruel. At that point, that's just cruel. Like I don't know other way to put it, but at that point, it's just cruel. If you're just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. My name's Lux Domino. I am your Sherpa of streaming. Tonight we are finishing up a personal challenge, really. I had just done my society event. I did not do as well as I wanted. I did not do as well as I wanted to, so I thought, you know what? I'm gonna do it again. And so far, I'm doing not better. Let's put it that way. But how are you? Normally you'd see my face in the lower left-hand corner, but I was working on my stream room today, and I just said, you know what? I'm not going to. I'm not going to set up my camera. I'm not going to set up my. Oh boy. Not gonna set up my lights or anything like that. I don't even know if back of the line, yeah, it doesn't really matter. Lateral drop ain't gonna matter. Play conservative, Lux. Even if you're losing your shirt, play conservative. Bob says, in fact, anything single figures over par is good. Well, I will consider that a victory. A shorthand victory. I think last time I played it to the left, and this time I played it long. Yeah, you really, on this one, you really have to know your numbers, I feel. Oh, 2 left. 3 left. Lord help me. Ah, yes, the one I tried to, barely get over. Water. Oh! That's a success. Pushed it hard. Elgardo Josel. I think on that one, when I pushed it to the left of the green, I think this is my first par in a while, guys. Let's go. I think I was thinking my bias swing, which I turned off for this challenge. Oh, that's right. This one, yeah. I think think I made an effort to cut the corner here. Keegan's 500 is almost unheard of. Only other person I've seen getting that score's Cockster. B-Dan got under par on it, but I'm sure it wasn't as good as 5 under. That's pretty crazy. I'm sure if I took time with it and learned each hole, like this is the only second time I've played it, so I wonder how many attempts those guys had at, okay, I can't push it here, I can push it here, like, because that comes with playing the course. You know the different spots where you can really push the issue. Boom, love that. Little birdie. Only if you make it, Lux. Only if you make it. Yeah, mostly bogeys on this one. Mostly bogeys. I will stick to not courses like this, that's for sure. Cockster got 7 under in his first attempt, and I think beat in 5 or 6 attempts. I wonder if it does play a little bit different on the different engine. Like it's hopefully like a 1-to-1 recreation, but I wonder if there are some inconsistencies that made it maybe any different. Yeah, I see guys do those impossible challenges, and I'm like, no. Oh wow, I don't know what I was thinking there. I really do not. I'm not one to do an impossible challenge, that's for sure. Well, thank you, Bob. That was a. I really hope that the other upcoming events are not as special. We're gonna end the night with some ranked play, I think. Test out this build or this rebuild. I think I got all the quests done that I wanted to. Honestly, I think it's easier on 2K25. My best score was plus 28 when I test played it for the Society Plus. I scored plus 6. Huh. I wonder if maybe it's the timing then was more difficult on 23. Interesting. Okay. Ranked singles to end the night. I still have not broken into to Eagle 3, so I really need to buckle down and do that. Hopefully this build will help me do that. I'm hitting it longer off the tee, which means I'm playing shorter clubs in, which means I have technically more accuracy. But my test field was only last night, and it was only 2 people. It was the tempo causing the ball to veer off to the left or right. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I can see that happen. When you need to be very precise and you can't be. All right, I need to get straight shots out of my head. Straight shots out of my head. I'm on the swing bias now. See what I mean, though? I mean, I have 84 yards left. He has a mid-iron still. 105, so maybe a wedge still. All right, 7 up. A little bit of a push here. Okay, liking it. I feel like more long-term success, that I'll have more long-term success with this method. It's not quite bomb and gouge, but Adam Cosley coming in. What's up, Lux? Are you playing TGC this season? I have not looked into TGC this season yet. When is the new season start, Adam? Welcome, by the way. Good to see you. Bob says, before I go into ranked, I usually play a round on Gamer Ability Society Pro with swing bias on, and then I still lose. Yeah, that's what I usually, you know, my practice rounds are the swing bias on to simulate pro for ranked, and then just to read, you know, help me read greens, I'll do my green reading putt preview kind of technique to get my eyes seeing everything. And but I think playing in your society, Bob, will help me. Okay, like how quickly can you shift your brain, and how quickly can you know, do you have to have a moment in between? I don't think I will, but all right, 7 up. I do not want to be short though. Definitely should get involved. Main starts this week. Okay. Yeah, let me look into it. I know my season 1 tryout did not go well, Adam. But I was confused about the what I needed to do, so I think I put the settings on way difficult, you know, way different. So I need to look into it. Are they all done with qualifiers? Is that done already as well? Nope. Okay, I need to start thinking in terms of, because I felt like I was on the bias, but I wasn't. And it messed me up. Glad I'm helping in some way. Yeah, it's definitely a, I think I'll do the society match first, and then do a regular warm-up that I normally do, just to kind of cleanse the palate, you know? Like you do with sushi. I feel like I have to do splash shot here. I don't really have any other choice. Ugh. Yeah, that's the way you think. Well, I think he might have an advantage here. Pretty straight putt, I think, for him. Oh, he blows it by. Wow. Are you registered on the TGC website? I am. Once you're registered, you can try to qualify every week. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, it was a new, like, when they launched season 1, I had just gotten back into streaming, and then I was like, well, I'll try it because I wanted to try it for so long, and then I didn't do well, and I didn't really understand the format, and I was like, well, I'll just focus on 2K ranked for a while and look back into it. I need to start making more content, y'all. I'm like 2 videos behind at this point. I feel like this is going to be too much. Let's see. Especially when I overpower it. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I felt like that was going to be pretty crazy. It's coming from that fast pin, or, you know, fast and fast mindset with the with the Central Park course, man. Thinking everything's gonna run off the edge of the green. Good putt, just good pace, but just not the right line. Cut. Oh, right there at the end. Yeah, get some sleep, man. Oh, you're saying have a go on the TGC. Bob, it is like 2 o'clock in the morning, man. What are you still doing up? I'll square through 4. I'm not complaining about that one bit. I'm gonna do a practice swing real quick. Okay, that was more what I was thinking. Okay. I might have to start looking at my thumbstick again. I feel like that did more good than harm. TGC is more competitive and a fun form of the game. Will definitely attract like-minded players to your content. Yeah, I mean the best content I have seen. You know, obviously there's outliers. Like Apex Hound is an outlier. He's already got a huge audience, so anything that he does is gonna pull a number. So tip videos or like equipment reviews, those have done okay. I know, Lux, I'll have a nightly medication before I go to bed. Totally forgotten that. No, I'll keep watching until I get it taken. Let's see, 12. A little bit of a headwind here. I feel like that's gonna play into it. Oh! I thought it was gonna guide right over it, but it hits the pin instead. Man. What a bummer. Awesome in real life, horrible in this game. Just because it shears off so fast. Yeah. Good shot. Apex and Respawn are great TGC streamers. I guess I've seen Respawn streams where he does TGC content. But even Respawn has I think what, 5? Or that's Respawn 2 has like 5 or 6,000. His regular channel is like 10 or 12,000 followers. So subscribers. It's harder to know what content, you know, when you're a smaller channel like me, it's hard to know what content is worth, you know, putting in the 25, 30 hours of editing, because I think that's been my what has set me apart so far, Adam, is been my ability to put more effort into videos and stand out that way. So I know some guys don't care about that, but really no one else is doing the video style and at least somewhat quality that I'm doing, so it's tough to know what will work and what won't. But you're right, I should try it. No harm in trying it, right? Wow. That just plain sucked right there. I always watch those two as well as Cockster and BDan for TGC content. Well, I guess TGC content then is... But here's the thing, like, I won't add it to be able to crank it out on a schedule that's yeah, I was about to say it's a little bit too saturated, it seems like, if everybody else is doing it. I'd have to think of an angle that no one else is doing. Okay, I'm 1 down, 4 to go or 3 to go? 3 to go. I think I've played Dabshire before. I think he's a regular in this. Your content quality is definitely high level. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. It does take longer, you know. I sometimes don't wish that I have that kind of mindset because it takes so long to crank out a video, but at the same time, it's what sets you apart, you know. It is funny watching my analytics too. I think I've done it for every video. 100% of my audience so far is completely male. Which makes sense, right? There's not a lot of female players for PGA Tour 2 content. Tough to find a niche that works in the algorithm. It's true. I feel like all of the videos that I've really wanted to do well are the personality driven, like challenge videos, but because I don't have enough of an audience to drive that, the stuff that's hit the algorithm nice are the tutorials or like tips videos. But you can only do so many of those, right? That's why Makachata, I feel like, oh wow, what are you doing, Lux? I feel like Makachata he hit a niche of like build videos or do these really work, you know, that kind of gameplay style. Lux and Ryan Gamer have the best, highest quality content on for golf YouTubers. Nice putt, dude. Wow. All right, down to the wire here. I'm really excited to get my stream room done. I'm probably like a week away. I think that'll bring some finality to, all right, get back on the schedule, you know, your creation schedule, and 18 up, that's 6, but it's an 8 iron. And a little bit of a tailwind here. Let's going right at it. Drop for me 1 time. Come on. All right, I'm happy with that. Yeah, I think he's the one of the other channels that I watch, not golf content wise, but video production wise, is Gerald Undone. And I feel like Gerald's breakdown of video like theory, I think, is very much what Makachata did, and people really like that. They like getting into the weeds of the analytical and the testing different things and charting different things, and so I think he found a lot of success with those videos. I think some people also don't realize how much it takes to actually, like, because I'm a creative and because I have a video production business, it's easier for me to have an edge because I have cool gear that really looks good or can look good if I don't get in my own way. But there's also, like, being a graphic designer helps because then your thumbnails are on point. Having a history of being in front of the camera helps. Some people, you know, the faceless videos or like just the green screen videos that everybody seems to do, you know, it's a one static shot. So unless someone really enjoys watching you play golf, there's really nothing for the average person to consume, right? But if you're funny, if you have funny cutaways, or if your scripting is really, you know, good paced, and so I think Battlefield 6 content coming out in the next couple of weeks. I want to split my time to try and build a bigger audience, but I'm nervous that, like, because the golf content, unless you're another Apex Hound, there's really not another spot for another big golf streamer, you know, or a PGA streamer. Yeah, I'm the analytical, logical-based person. The way style spoke to me. I mean, I like that breakdown. It's more than just, all right, Bob, have a great night, man. Cheers, mate. I think of guys like PGA Dave, who has, you know, he's always striving to be #1 in ranked, and that's a cool, like, he'll have 1,000 people in his streams, but he doesn't have to make content because he has the clout and the ability to back it up on streams. So people watch him for, oh, he's #1 player in the world. Like, I wonder what I can learn from him. So that's, you don't always have to create content to set yourself apart, but it does help a lot of times. All right, 9-iron. A little bit of a backwind here, a little tailwind. I think that's going to help me. 7. Scoot it on in there here. Yep, now sit down. Okay. Yeah, I'm always in his streams. Well, I haven't been in the past couple days, past couple weeks, but I love popping into him. And I think for me too, like, my niche is being family friendly, because my experience with content creators who are family friendly have the bigger appeal. And as a follower of Christ, I want to make sure that I set a good example and don't give anybody anything to think less of him based on me. So I think that's a part of it that might be, you know, for some people it's easier to watch a guy like, you know, Apex Hound if you like his brashness and his crassness. Like, you know, his energy is very interesting, you know. So if you like that style of, you know, someone who says anything and has some camera essence, but I know the long play for me, being family friendly, is just an option, but there's not a lot of use for that in the PGA community. So it'll be interesting to see what happens this next year. I've been very pleased, you know, it's been 5 months since posting my first videos. I did a shotgun of 3 of them. 3 of them or 4 of them? I think 3 of them. But even then, before that, I just wanted to get back into the mode of creating content, so I did a bunch of TikToks and shorts to help get me back in the mindset of going above and beyond and making it special. So technically I did those in 2 months before I launched the rest of them, so really settled to the right. I'm shocked. There's the draw with the wind, but not the distance. I was worried that it wasn't going to get over that, and I mishit it too. That never helps. All right, got to get over this hump here. Over the hump, then it takes a hard right to left. Right there. Take the hard left, right to left. It never does what you think it's going to do, right? On those long putts. It's alright. I'm just shocked that the yellow ball that they came out actually looks yellow, not green. This is the shiny Bridgestone. Oh, he missed the putt. No way, Super Loaf. Oh, that stinks, man. I respect you doing your style and not following the crowd. Yeah, I mean, I think it forces you to be more creative when you know that you can be more creative than everybody else and have it show in your content. I think too, for some people, their content creation is the ends of the means. Like for me, I always want to bring people over here to either of our Twitch stream or our YouTube stream and get people, talk to people, you know, engage with them, encourage them, get to know them, build a community. That way the community is more of a, for me, it's a ministry tool, you know, to encourage people and to pray for people and to, you know, if they're having a really tough time, share my faith with them and get to know them on a spiritual basis. You can't really do that in watching a YouTube long form video, you know? So it's always been trying to get people trafficked over here to get to know them more personally. Speaking of, if you just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. My name is Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa of streaming. Typically, you'd see my mug in the lower left-hand corner, but tonight, one night only, I'm going faceless. In fact, I have a paper bag over my head with holes cut out of it like at the football game, just in case, you know. Just in case my camera does turn on. No, I was doing, oh man, Lux, you had an opportunity there and you've let go of it. I was messing around with my stream room, trying to get that done, and just didn't feel like putting the lights up, you know? Getting the camera all set up, so. But how are you? If we haven't met yet, my name's Lux. I'm a family-friendly streamer. I play a lot of PGA Tour 2K25. Also, I'm excited for Battlefield 6 coming out. A couple weeks. Had a lot of fun with the beta, so hopefully I'll have a lot of fun grinding that, making some content for that. How was your week? Let me know in the chat. Jump in the chat. Let me know how you're doing. Any big weekend plans? I feel like this is the lull of holidays. Labor Day's gone. If you celebrate Halloween, it's not quite yet. You still got a month. Bow, bow, bow. I feel like both Super Loaf and myself missed critical putts in times where we didn't really need to miss them. So I feel like he's right at my level. Right underneath Eagle 3, and I know I'm aiming left. A little bit more power here. Because the wind is going to offset the lie angle. But looks like the wind did more for that than the lie angle did. For those of you who are longtime followers of the channel, you know that I enjoy the color yellow. So when they, when 2K released this Bridgestone ball, I was like, well, it's not really, because I play a Bridgestone, one of their older E12, I think, contact balls, because it's matte yellow. Nobody makes matte yellow anything. So it's always shiny yellow, or green yellow, fluorescent yellow. Good putt. Yeah, way to drip it in there. So when they released this, I have my the settings on my monitor kind of extra saturated. So it does look like matte yellow, which is surprising. So I'm really happy that they finally put a yellow ball in the game that makes it seem like I'm actually playing my ball in real life. I guess not many people play a yellow ball, or even like, there's gotta be a reason why they don't make yellow gear. And it's always like muted yellow or like pastel yellow. I think 2K should add, I don't know if they would do it this year, too much for the engine, but they have the creator, the character creator from like the WWE 2K games. They should totally bring that in here, and like you can make your own clothing. I guess that'd be the idea of sponsors would be pointless at that point. Good shot. Get in the hole, bro. Wow. Okay, I think that was driver off the deck. I don't think that was 3-wood. Oh, that might have been 3-wood. All right, my 2-iron can get there. Let's see if it does. I'm a bit further out than he is. So hard to have that 2-iron stop when you need it to. I've been playing him to the right, so I didn't move it as much to the right. Bingo. Let's go. Look at that beard. Tough right to lefter for him, too. Boom, 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 boom. Did he hit it? He hit it. Dude! Okay. Can't really break ahead of him here. I think we're too similar. That's what makes breaking into the upper tiers really tough. Like there's certain levels where you face parity all the time. People are just as good, if not slightly better. And it kills any kind of forward progress. At least for me it does. You know, having win one, lose one, win one, lose one. It's like I'm never climbing up the ranks, you know? There for a while, like last season, I remember season 2, I had a run there where I was actually playing pretty much every night, and I was having, you know, more wins than losses, which is always the key, right? You always want that to happen. I think he long flopped it, but with the headwind, that might not be the best option. That would have been great, great distance control if I, even for my messed up shortcut of doing a super flop, or a flop, I still shanked it to the left. All right, I can win one here. Feel like right there. Start cutting. Okay, it was a little bit more to the left, so I need to, that felt comfortable to me, reading that way, but I need to take a little bit off then. A little bit less than comfortable. It should be good. Oh, it's punker. Rat farts. Yeah, I thought I had the power drive dialed in. I probably do. It's just coming back from playing that no swing bias round. I mean, I'll take that every day. Especially from where I was. A little bit on a hill. The sand penalty. Even better. Dang, dude. Okay. Gotta start making putts then. That's how this game is won. Making putts and he misses his. Can't control his. Or can I? That'd be like a Hot Shots golf thing where you can control like the crowd noise or something. That'd be pretty funny. Okay, 27, that's 9. But pretty hard headwind. Yeah, the wind certainly kept it up. I feel like 8 miles an hour, like you can start to see it in 7 as well, but I feel like 8 is the, okay, it's really gonna start affecting your ball now. It's a great shot. Oh, it might be over. Okay. Similar line too. Left to right. No, right to left. He can put the real pressure on. Oh, missed it right. A tough comebacker as well. Okay. Okay, dribble mide in. 1 up, 1 to go. I don't remember what 9 is, what hole 9 is on this course. Is it over water? No. Still gonna go power drive because I feel like that's still an advantage even when I miss hit it, you know? 330. Into the wind, up the hill. He's lucky if he gets it 300 with his stock driver. A little bit of a draw. Oh, no, he went 320 as well. Bow now, bow, bow. It's been so long since I've played ranked. Like, I need to get rid of the lackadaisical attitude that I had normally when just leveling up my character. And 9 feet up. But then that push. I feel like it's going to cancel it out. It didn't. Pushed it back. Wow. I was not expecting that. Okay, all I need to do is play for the tie. Not close enough, Lux. Not close enough. He'll really deserve it if he makes this one. Looks like a pretty big Pretty big swing. Yeah, he's taking his time on this one. I totally would too, man. Get back to all square? No, left side. Oh, heartbreak. I think he's gonna give that one to me. Yeah. Tough break for Super Loaf. Well, friends, I think I might have one more in me. We still have 15 minutes from our regularly scheduled program. I don't even have my phone to text Mrs. D. See what she's doing. Yeah, back to 960. Now we're pretty even. I wonder if I can get Super Loaf again. He was at least challenging, that's for sure. Oh, now that I'm faceless tonight, I don't have to stay seated. Bow bow. We got 7-11. Okay. Settle in here. I feel like he went power drive. No, he did regular. I mean, I can't not keep that as part of my regimen. I can hit my numbers okay enough that it goes, what, 30 yards further? I feel like that's the advantage that everyone else had over me when I didn't have that, so. Nice shot, especially from there. Especially. Pitching wedge in. Oh yeah, no wind. I feel like I can hit this over if I'm not careful though. I've been hitting my wedges over. Oh, that's in the hole, baby. Oh, that's the second pin I've hit tonight. At least that one didn't ricochet off and like go into the rough. For those of you just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. My name's Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa of streaming. Tonight we are faceless. Normally you'd see my fuzzy mug in the corner, but I was messing around in my stream room trying to get it finished for you guys, and just didn't feel like getting my lights out and readjusting everything and getting the camera looking good. So I was like, you know what, I'll just go faceless. But how are you? How was your week? If we haven't met yet, my name's Lux. I'm a family-friendly streamer here on Twitch and multi-streaming on YouTube. Play a lot of PGA Tour, 2K25. You might know me from my YouTube channel. Create content over there. But how are you? How's your week? Do you have any weekend plans? Not really a holiday coming up, but good, bad, or indifferent, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to pray for you, encourage you. Thanks for joining us tonight. Especially if you're just in here for drops too. Are you enjoying the Ryder Cup? I'm excited to actually watch the first couple matches. Looks like the course is just awesome. That was a great shot. 7 came to play here. Let's see, 4 iron would be 12. Or 12 would be 4. I feel like it's not enough, and it's off course. Rats. Well, he definitely got me on that one. That was not my best effort. And it's not one of those lag putts where you can actually potentially make it. Okay. I will give this to him. He had a great approach shot. I think they already posted the final pairings too, right? Or for this first. Let me check it out. I always forget which is first. Is it yeah, so foursome matches and then singles matches on Sunday. Man, I still feel like 4-iron, if I hit it actually well, I don't know if he's hitting a hybrid there, like getting a little bit more height, but he's doing really great. Needs to start cutting. Okay, left side. Oh, wow. I don't know how he misread that. Of course, I don't know how some people think I misread my putts. When I don't make them, especially. Better. I felt like that was actually more what I was doing. 370? Nice. Keep on going, 375. There is too, like I remember especially in season 2 when I was playing ranked matches all the time, there was a stigma almost that you were having to fight by not being so long. Like, I just cranked that drive to 70. I have 74 yards left. And when you're in the back trying to fight against that, it's like, I gotta make something happen, you know? Good shot. Really good spin. All right, 14 is 5. A little bit of left to right. Nope, too much. I mean, that shouldn't have been it. It came back way better than it should have been. Okay, he gets a little nervous on the putt on the flat stick. I've been there. I thought he was just nervous for my floral pattern shirt. All right, 25 under. I feel like with an 8, going 8 under back, 8 back would be. That's 11. I'm gonna give a little bit of top spin here and see what happens. And also apparently hit it 20 feet past the hole. I wonder if I just hit a stock 8-iron then. Although I didn't put much topspin on it, so that wouldn't have been the problem. What a beautiful hole this is, too. Not really coming back. Ooh, short. He's got plenty of green to work with, though. Especially if he's a pick player. We'll find out by his arc. No, I think he's playing splash. Nope, he's playing a pick. Yeah, great shot, dude. Really puts the pressure on me then. A little bit more. Ugh. Not even enough. The little bit more was not even enough. Okay, still 1 up through 4. Technically 5. I think that's my first quad with the power drive. I like that. More of those, please. I think what I found with this new build is slower is better. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Not much of an advantage there. I got 150 in. 9-iron. He has a little bit more of an awkward lie, ball below his feet, and having to shape it to the right. Ooh. That's not too bad. That stayed up pretty easily. Alright, ball above my feet. 28. Just under 10. But it is 9-iron. I can stay right there. Not enough power. Ugh. Yeah, it's hard to. It's in between that 8 choked and full 9. I think that's where that was. Which I don't know if I can fix with iron power or what. But good chip in, dude. He came to play. Yeah, I started at 2 left. I double guessed. Oh well. Still all square. 3 left. Ooh, barely make it on that ridge. For being the last match of the night, it is pretty close. The last one was close too. It's kind of like I said earlier. If you were joining us earlier, I made the comment about when you get to certain tiers in ranked play, there's a lot of parity. A lot of people are just like exactly the same skill as you, so it's hard to get beyond them, and it's hard to get to the point where you're actually making strides up into the upper tiers. Good shot. Yeah, he hit that hill just right. Alright, so 17 up is 6, but I have a 4-iron. And I kind of want to do the exact same thing he just did and stop this 4-iron from rolling. If it can catch that hill to the and bounce left. All right, not as good as him though. I mean, the question is, do I go for the birdie or try and sink the eagle? I feel like I have to try and sink it, right? I mean, oh, I should have gone more straight at it. Rats. Huge advantage him here if he makes this. That just makes the eagle burn for me even more of a sting. Wow, by the skinniest of margins. I'll give you this, bro. That's close enough. Okay, tied this hole going into 17. He's really nailing his approach shots. I was not expecting that. He's going big dog. For those of you joining us, welcome to the Domino House. My name is Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa of streaming. Normally you'd be seeing my bearded mug in the lower left-hand corner, but tonight we went faceless. Oh, he needed to go in that bunker. I was busy in my stream room today trying to get it done. And I did not feel like getting my lights together and getting my camera tied up and... Tied up? How do you tie up a camera, Lux? Anyway, I went faceless tonight. Normally you'd see me smiling at you. If we haven't met yet, my name is Lux. I'm a family-friendly streamer. Play a lot of PGA Tour. Looking forward to Battlefield 6 in the next couple weeks. If you're here for drops, welcome. If you're here to talk Ryder Cup, I'd love to hear some predictions. Other than that, let me know how I can encourage you. Let me know how I can pray for you. Ooh. A little bit of a backstop use there. I appreciate that. All right, left to right. And even more left to right. I feel like this pace is going to just stop right at the hole. Nope. A little short. Okay. Wow. Left edge. That was a little too close. Going into 18 all square. He missed it. Oh no! Bro. Alright. Advantage us. Let's see if we can get it. Yeah, we can go left side here. Go left side. It might funnel down here to the middle, which I'm afraid of. Nope, it's fine. Okay. Little 370 bomb. There's really only one hole that he's been keeping up with my power drive on, so I think that was a good switch for me. Yeah, here it's only like, what, 15 yard difference. So he's got 180 in. He's been hitting his approach shots, which is awesome. I mean, good for him. If I could be so lucky. All right, he left some work. All we have to do is tie, though. Have the hole, and it's ours. 14 up, so not quite 5. 9 iron, though. A little bit of wind left to right. A Little quad perfect there to end the night.
Perfect swing.
Catch this hill, baby. All right, I'm fine with that. The pressure's on him now, though, to make this, what, 25-footer? 20-footer? Ouch. Does he concede? He does. Let's go. Way to end the night. Back up. See, that's what I'm saying. Back up to where we were. 275? Or 285? Or not 280. 985? Right underneath Eagle 3. This is what I hate about ranked play. Like, this guy 7-11 is just like Sugarloaf was before him. Exactly the same as me. So I can never get ahead, man. No, he wasn't. He was actually lower. 980. Oh, man. I feel like we're playing good enough that we can crack this. But not tonight, though. All right, thank you guys so much for joining us. We are going to be, Lord willing, live Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope to see you then, either on twitch.tv/luxdomino, youtube.com/at /@luxdomino. It's really weird how they did that. Anyway, see you later.